Hello dear student, I hope you are quite well at your home and studying through online. Just in this lecture I want to discuss with you the calculation of the derivation of electric potential energy of a charged conductor. As you know, we have learned in the earlier lectures that whenever any conductor is given to certain charge through any means, definitely the charge will be distributed on the surface of the conductor. There will be no charge no electric field inside the conductor. So in charging the conductor, there must be certain work which has to be done, and that work in charging the capacitor will be stored in the form of electric energy, and so we have to calculate the amount of work done in charging the conductor. Let us assume here that suppose this is a spherical shape conductor and charge Q is given to this conductor. Then what will happen? All the charges are equally distributed over the surface of this conductor. Then, in order to calculate the energy stored in that conductor, we must use, suppose C1 is the electrical capacitance of the conductor and Q is the charge which is given to the conductor. We have to calculate the electric potential energy of that particular conductor. Okay, this is our objective. Okay, let Q be the charge given or supplied to the conductor of capacitance C. Definitely there must be certain potential on the conductor. Okay, the potential on the conductor B is equal to Q upon C. Okay, and this potential is when conductor is fully charged, or you can say total charge Q is given to them. The work done can be calculated, or the potential energy calculation is carried out by three methods. One, graphical method, second one is the ordinary method, and third one is the integration method. तो हम लोग सबसे पहले सामान्य तरीके से देखते हैं. Initially there was no charge on the conductor. So the potential at that time was 0. Okay, calculate the average potential is equal to 0 plus V by 2, that is V by 2. ध्यान रहे ये V पोटेंशियल जब चार्ज Q इस कंडक्टर या किसी कंडक्टर पर होगा तब का है, और जब कंडक्टर चार्ज नहीं था उस समय इस पर पोटेंशियल कितना था? 0 था. डेफिनेटली. सो वी विल कैलकुलेट द एवरेज पोटेंशियल फ्रॉम 0 to Q charge तक. So from the definition of electrical potential, which is the amount of work done in bringing a charge from infinite to that particular point where we are interested to calculate the electric potential. So to calculate the amount of work done in charging the conductor, the potential and charge Q, if we multiply them, then we have an idea of the amount of work done in charging the conductor. So the amount of work done in charging the conductor, that is W is equal to charge into average potential, okay, that is Q into V by 2, that is 1 by 2 QB, okay. And this W is equal to QB, this work done is stored inside the conductor in the form of its potential energy, okay. So the potential energy can be written as equal to U is equal to W, that is 1 by 2 QB. But as you know, Q is equal to CB, so this U can be written as equal to 1 by 2 CB into V, that is 1 by 2 CB square. We will write this expression in terms of a new expression, in terms of rather Q and C. As you know, U is equal to 1 by 2 Q into V is equal to 1 by 2 CV square, and this can be also written as 1 by 2 QV square by C, as from V is equal to Q by C. So V square can be written as Q square by C square, C cancel out, so we have U is equal to this much, and this is the electrical potential energy stored inside the IR on the conductor. And if you write the definition of electrical potential energy of a charged conductor, then this is defined as the amount of work done in charging the conductor is stored in the form of potential energy, and this is the potential energy of the conductor. When a conductor is given to any charge, then for supply the charge, certain work has to be done, and that work will be stored in the form of its potential energy, okay. Now let us derive the expression in a new way. As you know, whenever a charge Q is given to any conductor, then in charging the capacitor, it is conductor, work has to be done in charging that, and certainly C be the electrical capacitance of that conductor, then we have a relation Q is equal to CB, okay, or you can say Q is proportional to V or Q is proportional to V. That means V is the potential of conductor, okay, potential of. If we draw an expression between Q and V, then what will happen? It is like that. Suppose here is the 0 potential and here is the V potential, and Q be the charge at this potential which is up to V. Then for that amount of work, calculating the amount of work done, definitely we have to calculate AB, the amount of work done is the area of OAB, that is equal to 1 by 2 OB into AB. Okay, AB, that is 1 by 2 V into Q, that is 1 by 2 QV. And now the potential energy of the conductor is W, that is equal to 1 by 2 QV, and if we write this as equal to 1 by 2 QV is equal to 1 by 2 CV square is equal to 1 by 2 Q square by C. This is the U of the conductor. Okay. As this is also a very simple exercise, simple work, only what we have to know, the relation between Q and V. C is always constant. So what we have to do is plot a graph between potential and charge, and this is definitely of a triangular shape because the graph is linear. Okay, as Q increases, potential increases, potential increases, Q increases, and this the graph which is of a triangular shape of right angle triangle, and the area of the graph gives us the information about the work done in charging the conductor. Okay, now let us discuss the same problem with third method. My third method, that is integration method. If you want to discuss this same problem through integration method, for that let C be the capacitance of conductor. मान लेते हैं कंडक्टर का इलेक्ट्रिकल कैपेसिटेंस C है, एंड Q डैश be the charge then be the charge present at any time, the potential on it V dash is equal to Q dash upon C. Okay. किसी भी कंडक्टर की जो बात कर रहे हैं जिसका कैपेसिटेंस मालूम है, Q डैश चार्ज किसी समय उस पर है, तो उसका पोटेंशियल इस फार्मूले से कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. ओके, इफ dq charge is brought from infinite to the conductor, then the amount of work done dW is equal to certainly dq into v dash, that is q dash upon c into dq, dW is equal to. ये इन्फिनिटी से लाना इसलिए बता रहे हैं कि इलेक्ट्रिकल पोटेंशियल की डेफिनेशन आपको पता है कि V इज इक्वल टू W अपॉन Q0, तो उसको समझने के लिए बाकी कहीं से भी चार्ज अगर मान लीजिए किसी भी क्षण उस पर dq सप्लाई और कर दिया गया जबकि पोटेंशियल V डैश है, तो दैट मच ऑफ वर्क हैज टू बी डन इन सप्लाइंग ओनली dq चार्ज ऑन द कंडक्टर, देन द टोटल वर्क done in charging the conductor from 0 to Q. ओके, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? फॉर दैट W इज इक्वल टू इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ Q डैश अपॉन C dQ over limit 0 to Q, and here as you know 1 upon C is constant. When we integrate Q dash, it gives us Q dash square by 2, over dq किया है within limit 0 to q. So we have 1 by 2c q dash square with limit 0 to q. If we put this 1 by 2c q square, and so the potential energy stored in the conductor is equal to W, and this is nothing but 1 by 2 q square by c, and this also can be written as equal to 1 by 2 cb, and this is cb square, and this is 1 by 2 q into v. So the potential energy of the conductor of charged conductor can be written as equal to u is equal to 1 by 2 qb, 1 by 2 cv square, 1 by 2 q square by c. So this is the way by which we can calculate the electric potential energy of any charged conductor. Okay, next period में हम आप लोगों को बताएंगे how to charged bodies हैं having their capacities individual अलग अलग, और if we connect them through a conducting wire, then what amount of energy loss in both the bodies, and what is their common potential if we connect them, and what is the amount of charge which is shared from one body to another body. These things we will discuss on the next video lecture. So try to read these topics in your book, and definitely you will be enjoying whenever I will teach you. Okay, that's all today.